Start. It's recording. Coming from. Hey, I've got people joining. Okay. Hi guys, I'm just setting things up. Oop. I don't know why it does that, why it doesn't give me the countdown. Oh, Gloria. Why is that? Hold up, let me just set everything. I got Shannon, I got Maggie. I'm gonna mute. Okay. Everybody's muted. Share. That's my PowerPoint. Okay. Back to the beginning. Okay. Stop share. Okay. Hey, everybody. This is Allison. Are we a few minutes early? I think we're a little bit early. Let me check my time. We got 3 minutes. So we're just going to wait 3 minutes to start. Everybody's going to come in, making sure my camera's correct. Clean up my space. I'm excited at least there's 3 people here. Yeah. Got my water. A couple of nuts. Probably wasn't supposed to allow participants into the room. What do I know? I'm not as tech savvy as some of the other people. But I have a really good seminar today, a webinar on the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show. If any of you know about the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show or you don't know, it's held once a year. It is the largest industry show, and for the last, I don't know, maybe 8 years, they've been combining it with the Builder Show. So, let's just see. What's the time? All right. Three, two, 1. 10-9-8-7-6-5-4-3-2-1. We have 30 seconds. Used to be a way to just pause it. Oh, 5:30. For you out there that don't know me, I am Allison Solar. I'm a kitchen and bath design specialist, and I've switched my gears to coaching and helping other interior designers and kitchen and bath designers navigate the crazy world of kitchen and bath design. I have 30 years of experience of detailed cabinet making, woodworking details, space planning, and the like. I have a lot of experience, and I find that there's so much that people don't know about the kitchen and bath industry, and they assume things, and I don't want designers to go into this project without somebody to hold their hand if they're new at it, or if it's a project they're not accustomed to. It's a very technical business as well as it is a aesthetic business. So my goal is to teach you, all of you, about the intricacies and the technicalities of the kitchen and bath industry. That being said, I go to the show every 2 years. So I'm going to do a little look back because it's interesting to see the transition from 2016, 2018, and 2020. And I'm going to point out the things that I see as the real changers in the industry and how things have changed. So here's my PowerPoint. Share that. Okay. I'm going to start my PowerPoint presentation. So basically, we have kitchen and bath industry. I was going through my pictures and I just found this to be really interesting, that the things that we think are new are really not all that new, and things that we think are old are new. So there's a lot to be said for what I saw in 2016. What I saw in 2016 was, first of all, it was located in Las Vegas. Yay, Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. And these are just some pictures of Las Vegas. What I noticed about that show was the beginning of black, showing a lot of black faucets and black kitchen fixtures. I also noticed some emergence of lighting, where we have lighting over here of the LED lighting. This was the show that you really started to see LED lighting everywhere. Not as much, but you'll see the influx of how it's changed over time. And the grain, the wood grain, and here dispensing soon in 2016, marijuana was not legal, but now it is. Yay. This is a Schluter drain system, and you can see that back in 2016, they were really showing a lot of standard drains, not the linear drains that we're used to. This was a hood, very interesting contemporary hood. And here we really have the emergence of the linear drains starting to show at the show. And then here, Viking came out with now this is a prototype. They probably didn't put it into production. It was a special finish. Again, going towards the graphite and the grays and the blacks. Butcher Block has been around. It was at this show, that show, and the show before. This is the show where I saw gray. Everything was gray. I saw black faucets and a lot of gray and white, gray and white, gray and white tiles, gray cabinetry, gray man-made quartz stones. Gray was everywhere. Then I also noticed a lot of industrial looking things, and like I want to talk about it. It was like industrial contemporary, I would say. A lot of the pipes showing here, very industrial, this rustic wood, the metals, your textures and your different mixing of the metals, and using the kitchen cabinetry in other rooms, such as this funky little bar. Then this was very interesting. I don't know. Now, this is not about the manufacturers with this webinar. This is more about the product and the trends. It's not sponsored by any manufacturers. I'm not calling out any brands. So I don't know who makes this. This is from 4 years ago. So this was, you could see that these were 3D printed faucets. I know the list price on them was like $15,000. And these cute little Pinocchio faucets. Again, we had our industrial kind of texture, rustic, stone. We still saw our textured faces and stone. This is a toilet with motion sensor. We just started getting into the motion sensor on the toilet to flush it. And then we left. Okay, and ciao for now, Vegas. We got snowed in, by the way. It was a snowstorm. Then, I'm going to put my timer on. Give me a minute, guys. I want to make sure I don't go over on my time, that we're all okay with our time. Okay. So beautiful Las Vegas, but you can see it snowed. Then we have KBIS 2018. So here I go, 2018, KBIS 2018. So where were we with the modern industrial look? We're back. Now we're in Florida. So KBIS 2018 was in Orlando, Florida. It was a view from my hotel room. This is where we started to see the appliances, interactive appliances, Wi-Fi linked appliances. And I saw this grayish color on the cabinetry. So it's still the gray, but they're trying to bring it out with a warmer gray. And again, you can see it's still kind of that industrial, rustic kind of look. And the docking drawer has been around for many, many years. The docking drawer is now starting to be incorporated into vanities, into kitchen cabinetry, into other areas of the office furniture and things like that. This docking drawer system is really, for the last 4 to 6 years, is starting to take off. You'll see, I know Furniture Guild has a lovely vanity line, and that's an add-on to it. And then we have, these are laminate countertops. I think that laminate, Formica, Wilson Art, they just get a bad rap, but look how beautiful these slabs are with these edges. It doesn't look like a faux material unless you're really looking at it, and if the homeowner needs a laundry room or something like that, I think it's really quite nice. Here we have some beautiful, this looks like marble, but this is the Wilson Art post form top with the radius edge, bullnose edge. Then you can still see the gray and the grayish. We still have that industrial look, some industrial, modern, contemporary industrial look. You still have your traditional. I started seeing the brass. Brass started coming out, getting shown more in 2018. And let's see what else we have. Oh, and here the color. We had color emerging. The, is this a Smeg? Beautiful bright yellow appliances, but very few companies were doing the colored appliances. Really, the Smeg, I think this is Smeg, is that what that is? Can't read. Yeah, the Smeg appliances have always been on the colored side. So you had Smeg and a few other ones. And here's your Kohler sink. This has been around a long time. Beautiful Kohler, semi-recessed. And the beautiful custom shower doors, again, very contemporary looking. Here is beautiful faucetry, faucets. When we start seeing the flat faucet spout, some twisting, it's leaning towards that contemporary. And if you look here at this one picture all the way to the left, you can kind of see that industrial looking like tools, the rivets and things like that, the accent on this faucet. And again, we have metal trims, rivets, and the farmhouse sink being used as kitchen, a bathroom. So that's a vanity with a farmhouse sink, or maybe that's not a vanity. But here, I think before we had didn't we have a farmhouse? Okay, whatever. And we had the washlets, a lot of the emergence of the Toto washlet, where it's an option for an existing toilet, although you do need power and electric for it. And here again, we have that same kind of an industrial contemporary look into 2018 with our contemporary flat faucets, and yet we still have our traditional. We've got your wood grains, and there's our ever popular gray. Here we're showing the wood grain. A lot with the 2016 and 2018, it was very grainy. Decton was displayed, gorgeous, decked on, beautiful porcelain material. And this is the year that I saw the appliances coming out in the stainless, graphite stainless, black stainless, all different kinds of names. But this was one finish, 4 finishes added to, I believe this was the GE line of appliances. But they started coming out with all these different shades of gray, where we had before just stainless steel or black and white. So we had the shades of gray. What's this? What's happening? Wait a minute. Somebody's, let me mute her. I'm gonna just mute everybody. Make sure everybody's muted. Okay. So we have a nice, we got a nice little gathering here. How exciting. So this is the year we started seeing the appliances being offered. So 2018 started bringing your emergence of the colors of the appliances, of the gray, shades of black and shades of gray. You still had your traditional vanities. Moen came out with, that's when we started seeing the connectivity to shower faucets and your shower systems. This is a digital system from Moen, where it's an app that you put on your phone, and you can control the temperature inside of the shower while you're in your bedroom or in the kitchen. And here we have a contemporary look, smaller appliances, stainless steel, not so many upper cabinets. We have more emergence of the linear drain. You could see it's becoming more popular now in 2018. And we have some vintage nickel finishes on some things that you're starting to get into again that are architectural, industrial, contemporary, and your metal with grommets and stuff like that. So, and here we have the wood grain. A lot of this, the 2018 showed a lot of wood grain, linear wood grain, oak wood grain, gray and white, again, this grayish wood tone, again, Rangecraft. This one has the Swarovski crystals on it, a wonderful hood company. And so that was still, so you could kind of see the contemporary, from the modern, traditional, contemporary, what did I call it? Industrial. Softens up a little bit in 2018, and now we come to 2019. And what did I see at this show? What did this show? This show was all about color. And the LED lighting is everywhere. In 2016, it started to, hold on. In 2016, you started to see the LED, because you have to realize it was just starting to emerge. These last 10 years in the lighting industry has just been a phenomenal, not even 10 years. It's been around 7 years. It's just a revolution of what's happening with the lighting. So the LED lighting is completely taken over the entire kitchen. It's inside of cabinets everywhere. It's inside of everything. LED lighting, the undercounter, inside the cabinetry, and the accenting, architectural accents that you could make with this LED lighting is just so beautiful. And LED lighting are the little diodes, and they glow more than they have a ray. Like an old incandescent bulb would have rays of light coming out of it, but an LED kind of just glows the lighting. So that's why LED is so nice to use around medicine cabinets, inside cabinetry, because it just overall brightens everything up. So I saw at the show a lot of color, primary colors, I have beautiful appliances with colors, hardware with colors, sinks colors, just a plethora. So let's get on to KBIS 2020, where we have all of this color. And there's still gray and there's still white. The white and gray are prominently the two main colors. I did see some blue vanities, some blue cabinetry, more than any other color. So let's see, let's share the screen again. And here we go on to 2020. This year was held in Vegas again. So it's actually the Design and Construction Week because it's combined with the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show and the International Builder Show. So here you can see in the end, and it takes up the whole entire Las Vegas Convention Center. It is 3 buildings, 3 individual buildings, and 1 building is 2 floors. So it's a massive, massive show. There's too much to see. And what I like about doing this comparison is how does my intake compare to the other designers, because it's impossible to see the whole entire show. It's impossible. I think I would be, you'd have to take me out in a wheelchair. It's just exhausting. So this is my take on what the 2020 show had to offer. Let's get going. This time we took the monorail because you can really get stuck in the traffic there in Vegas. Let me tell you, Vegas is like, and it's not cheap anymore. So here we are, and this is my posse and I. I've been going to KBIS with my friend Ellen here, seen in the middle with me, since 2016. She's my travel buddy, my roommate, and my designer partner friend extraordinaire. So this was Vegas, and this year I went with 2 more friends of ours, and it was lovely. We had a lovely time. So at the show, it's just a whirlwind of things to do. So here we have there's the Las Vegas Convention Center. So this is it. You have arrived. You're here. It's bustling. There's the North Hall, the South Hall, the Center Hall. And it's with the International Builder Show, and they had a live stage for the International Builder Show. They had a live stage for the Best of KBIS, and there's my little National Kitchen and Bath ticket. And look at how big it is. I wanted you to see the extensive coming down the escalator. Just, this is one little section. Just imagine this times like 10. And I have my Facebook group, the Kitchen and Bath Design Tips for Interior Designers. And I did a group meetup, and 3 of the 5 people came to see me and meet me in person in 3D. They saw me in 3D, and it was so much fun. I was really thrilled to have people from my group come and meet me in person. It was really I got a kick out of that. And hopefully Tamara is joining us on our live webinar. So on the left, this is from Cambria. It's all one solid stone. It's a slab, the same as Cambria. Quartz countertop material comes, but it's made to look like a butcher block, which was interesting. They had some new colors as well. And on the right, lots of farmhouse sinks. Farmhouse sinks and slab backsplashes. This is a recycled glass slab backsplash. A lot of white quartz countertops, even though there's many beautiful colors. Here's our LED on the left. Look at the LED lighting. They glow. The shapes are just breathtaking, what they've done with LED lighting. Delta has now, with the faucet, you talk to your faucet. Okay, Google, turn on the water, turn off the water, dispense 100 milliliters or 1 cup or half a cup of water, dispense whatever, fill my coffee pot, and whoever Maddie is, fill Maddie's cup, for crying out loud. But now you don't even have to touch it. You can talk to your faucet. And the motion of just no longer, before you had to touch the faucet on the top of the faucet, you had to touch it and then to make the water go. Now you just have to, you can tap it anywhere and actually just put your hand close to the sensor on the side. You don't even have to touch the faucet. And this year at KBIS, they had a lovely booth showing the history of the kitchen, which, you know, I have a whole webinar on the history of kitchens. If anyone wants to see that, just saying. I love the history, love history. And actually, I was like, who really cares about the history? But I was surprised how many people were in there looking and reading, and really a lot of fun. Where we were to the smoke pit in the middle of the room and a hole in the ceiling to these $200,000 kitchens we have today. Farmhouse sinks were everywhere. Color was everywhere. These are from Kraus sinks. Kraus was awarded for their colored faucets, which I wasn't allowed to take a picture of because it was like not launched or was innovative and it was up for an award. So here we were able to see, now we're seeing a copper, beautiful copper, and all of these quartz or this granite or composite count sinks everywhere. The colors are unbelievable. Look at the detail, even on the gold sink on the left from Kraus. You could see even the grid basket on the bottom, the bottom grid is gold. All the funky colors on the accents for your, a lot of this year, the kitchen sliding back and forth on the sinks, you know, a lot of dual preparation area, draining board, things like that. And here I just wanted to show you this faucet here in the middle. And it says it has a spot-free stainless steel. So spot-free stainless steel, that's a new one too. Lots of vanities, floating vanities, open vanities, vanities with legs, round mirrors. Here you can see the blue. Again, we've got some blue going on here. A lot of round mirrors and a lot of wall-hung vanities or consoles, whatever you want to call them. And here you can see this gorgeous LED lighting around this mirror. Again, you see how it glows? And lucite, this is from Osborne Wood Products. Lucite for your island, lucite for a table, lucite for legs. Even here, little yellow, pops of color, peach and copper and black. So, and illuminated, they glow. They have these legs where they will change color. So a lot of lucite, where I never saw lucite in the kitchen before or offered for the bathroom in the kitchen. But yes, now because lucite is being used in furniture, now you've got to bring that into the kitchen, you know, they're now the kitchen and the den and the living room and are all kind of combined. So to make our kitchen elegant, they're adding these lucite or acrylic, whatever you want to call them, accents. And here, look at this one. Get a kick out of this with the blue. It changes lights. I think I want my disco table. And Osborne Wood Products has now started making table bases. So you can have a table base made in whatever color you want. And you send it to your person to stain it, whatever you want to do. They're now making these bases. Here on the right, you could see they just took the little lucite legs that they offer and on plywood, and they put pretty cool little sheepskin on it. It was a fun little footrest, but that's lucite. This is the Encore, which was being built when I was there in 2016. And it was where the BASH, KBIS, the National Kitchen and Bath Association holds the bash, which is a huge party. So on Wednesday, the show is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on Wednesday, we went to the bash, was held at the Encore, which was stunning. Their theme was butterflies, and it's the Chinese New Year, so they had the dragon. Here you could see the beautiful tile mosaics in the Encore foyer floor, and they're all spreaded throughout the whole building. And then here I wanted to, this is okay, I'm all dressed up for the bash, Italian going out. These are all fresh flowers. These fresh flowers were everywhere, and they were gigantic flowers. Imagine the contract that this flower person has with the Encore. Oh my gosh. And this is just a nice little close-up of the tile mosaics, which they had throughout the show. I mean, throughout the hotel. And here we are at the bash. So now you're going to get a look at what is the bash. Here's the bash. The bash is held at the Encore, outside, inside, dancing. Let me move my little face here. And there's my partners in crime. Before the show, after the show, or after the party. Dancing, everybody dancing, getting crazy with their bad selves, letting loose. We couldn't walk at the end of the night. I was shuffle home. And when I saw the show, another interesting thing, look at all the different colored inserts for inside your cabinet. It's no longer just this natural maple color. I saw a lot of black inserts and a ton of walnut inserts. Walnut on the interior of cabinets like I've never seen before. And these are accessories from other companies right here that you purchase to go inside your cabinet. Here, look at all, this is, I think this is Revachel, and this is all the walnut inserts everywhere. Beautiful, just elegant and stunning. Gorgeous inside of your cabinets, this walnut interior and the rollout shelves. Nice offering, new to me. And side by side, I haven't seen a side-by-side refrigerator, a true side-by-side, one unit, not like it's a column and a column that we've seen, but this is a 36-inch side-by-side refrigerator. Well, take me back 30 years, why don't you? And again, trying to get funky with the rollouts and inserts in the cabinets. On the right, we've got a funky little pot hanging. I think they all try and make these corner cabinets as attractive as they can. Recycled, reuse, environmental protection, customization. These are panels that you buy. It is recycled wine oak barrels. So this is the wine stained oak barrels, which gives you a natural earthy colors, natural stain, and it gives you these beautiful textures. It's a wonderful for a surface treatment. Maybe an accent wall. They're good sound absorbing material because of the wood. So with the dimension and the sound absorption, if you need a little in back of an island or whatever, I thought those were clever. And the doors. So we have a lot of our glass cabinet doors, the acrylic doors, aluminum doors, and I started seeing a lot of the 5-piece polyester thermofoil doors. Well, actually not thermofoil, they're polyester. So, but they're 5-piece. So you actually have this material that looks like wood, feels like wood, but does not act like wood because it doesn't age. And these are in 5 pieces, where the thermofoil used to just be like one MDF core, and then it wrapped, the door would be molded all around it, heat formed. These are actually cut in 5 pieces. So it's very realistic looking and beautiful inserts. Look at this gorgeous, the, what do you call this? The rattan basket weaving on the inside. You were getting into the Zen kind of a look. But you could still see in these kitchen cabinet doors, it's still the grayish, the beige. You're still getting your wood tones, and your gray is still in there. Color, 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 and then some more color. And we still got good old crystal. Crystals out there, still has not gone anywhere. We all love our bling. Very sleek, contemporary, slim looking hardware for your contemporary, more contemporary looking cabinets, and a very traditional, transitional Richelieu handles. Your black, here's your satin gold and your satin nickel. And these colors, the primary colors, really standing out. The LED lighting, everywhere, everywhere. Did I tell you LED lighting is everywhere? It is everywhere. This is a cool little diagram of, you go, oh, I just want LED lighting, and you don't know how it works. Well, you have to have these transformers. And these, see how it links up to you plug it in, but it has to go to a transformer, and then this other little splitter thing, and then it goes up to here. And then from there, it all goes to your light. So it's more components than just a switch and a light. It has these transformers pieces that go with it. So you have to accommodate these transformer units into your cabinetry. They have to be accessible. You can't bury them. Really, you'll never find them again because they might need to be serviced. But this is a good representation of the components needed for your LED lighting system. And glowing, we're glowing underneath the countertop, we're glowing inside the cabinetry. Here we're glowing on the floor, LED everywhere. Beautiful. Look at the detail on this LED. See, they actually route it into the frame of the cabinet. It's up and in, recessed in. That's the big difference. These LEDs are not applied to the surface. In these particular cases, they're actually routed in to become integral parts of the cabinetry with a diffuser cover over them. LED lighting, very sleek. This show was all about sleek lines. Sleek. It was no more industrial. It was much more sleek. I want to say uniform looking, contemporary. And I saw the porcelain countertops in 3/4 material or 2 cm material, which was unusual to see the thinner materials on the countertops. In the United States, we're used to using 1 1/4 or 3 cm. Inserts everywhere, all our inserts, and all colored inserts. This, I just wanted to show you. I was able to take a picture of the inside of the workings of the cabinetry, because my next, what I want to teach all of you is the intricacies of putting together the cabinetry. How is the blocking? How is it routed into the back? You can see the rabbet joint here. Is it glued? Is it stapled? What kind of corner block is there? One corner block versus another corner block. Framed cabinet in the front, shimming in the back. So that's going to be, I was able to take these pictures all over the place because they had no countertops on them, which were really a great opportunity, because normally when you go to the shows, you just see finished kitchens. You don't get to see, well, give me the meat and potatoes. What is that side? Is it a 1/2 inch? Is it a 3/4? Is there a reveal? So all these technical details are what I want to, in my next, in my mastermind group, are really going to go over all of this. Clear-sided rollouts. I thought that this was fabulous. This was a tall cabinet with multiple rollouts. You could see 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was even one up above it. So what I did was I pulled out the one up above it, and it was actually this here with the tomato sauce on it. That was eye level to me. So 5'4", this was eye level, and I was able to see what's inside of this rollout. I thought that was fabulous to be able to see the sides inside the cabinet. And this has actually a beautiful glass, 1/8 of an inch glass front panel. Here's again our porcelain slabs, a lot of porcelain material for countertops. Your 2cm material for countertops. Slab backsplashes. Sleek contemporary design. LED lighting underneath, integrated into the cabinetry. A lot of linear handles. Again, the grayish is everywhere. This was fascinating also to me. This is from LG. Is it LG? I think it's the LG signature line. Okay. It has a glass front door. I couldn't take a picture of the whole refrigerator because, again, it was a prototype. It's winning awards. It's not out, whatever. You couldn't take a picture. But what I wanted to tell you is, you see this? You knock on the glass door, you knock, and the light goes on. The light goes on and a sign shines on the floor. This is actually illuminated on the floor. And this is the stainless steel door. That's a reflection in the door. So you knock, and this light comes on the very floor, and you put your foot, you step your toe right on, your foot right on there, and then the door pops open. So you don't have to touch your refrigerator except for knock. And pretty soon, I'm sure you'll be able to say, Google, open my refrigerator door for me. So that was really cool. But I had the trouble getting my foot. You had to put your foot in exactly the right spot, and then it was just really cool. But you did have to touch the door to close it. It doesn't close on its own. It'll suction close when you get it a few inches away, but from closing. But anyway, the door open and the automatic door. So that technology was interesting. Color. Our classic. I don't even know. I probably don't even say the name. I call it Bertazzoni, but I know that's not the name. 24-inch range, matte white, gloss black, all options. You can have this range made with the different series, have different knobs, have different options with different handles. So a lot of customization and personalization and color, again, on our appliances. So they made a beautiful, beautiful range. This is our Cambria blue, beautiful blue Cambria with blue, navy blue veining, where blue is big now. And blue is actually the most universally popular color. The favorite color universally is blue. Reminds us of the sky. This, you can see, I took a really big close-up picture of this Cambria Queensbury countertop material because it really shows the 3-dimension that they're trying to achieve with their quartz countertops. And this is a lava stone backlighting. Everything was lit. If you can light it, they were lighting it. So this is actually a glowing backlit material. It's not an onyx, but this is a man-made, not a man-made, this is a natural stone backlit with LED panels. Wait till we get to the LED panels. Color, LED and color. Look at these sinks. And again, everything in our primary colors, not primary, but the basic, you know, bright green, orange, yellow, purple, red, and your beige and gray, and a world of color. Look at these tubs from Victoria and Albert. Gorgeous, custom, they'll even do custom finishes for you. And of course, I had to just stick this in here because my last name is Solar. And look, they were advertising my whole entire name for the whole entire show. I'm so popular. Here, we're still continuing with our linear drains. Linear drains are still in. They're not going anywhere. Those are the wave of the future. So from 2016, we're still showing these linear drains. And here now, the linear drain in the wall, not new, but still showing. Look at that, beautiful. It has a fraction, like a little lip underneath here. If you can see my arrow, that's where the gap is for the water to go. So beautiful linear, in the wall linear drains. Again, recycling, saving the planet, being environmentally friendly. Here, this quick drain makes a underlayment, a waterproofing system for your shower out of recycled plastic bottles. So you can see the layers. This is a nice illustration of how it would be your subfloor, then some glue or thin set or whatever goes down there, some epoxy of some kind. And here's your insulated base with another type of a sheathing, another sheathing, and more mastic or thin set to put your tile down. So it's a multi-layer system, and it's a good way to show your installers something new, because the installers don't know that this is out there unless they go to these shows. Us as the designers need to know what's out there. And this is a nice recycled material from a popular manufacturer, and something for you to consider in your next bathroom project, because the curbless showers are universal design, and I feel they should be everywhere. I broke my foot and couldn't get over the little lip into my shower, so I'm fanatic for grab bars and curbless. Grab bars and curbless, that's what I'm talking about. Customizing tubs with color, personalization, one of a kind. You still have these freestanding tubs are ruling, the freestanding tubs, traditional freestanding tubs, contemporary, transitional, not going anywhere. A lot of them with the colored outside, no longer just plain white. Let's see. Oh, Art for Everyday, still around. Beautiful company, a lot of door inserts. So one thing I wanted to tell everybody, I don't think everybody's familiar with, and maybe you are, maybe you aren't, whatever. We're here for my webinar. When you buy a cabinet from a cabinet company and you pick out a glass mullion door, 9 times out of 10, those fancy mullion doors are not manufactured by the kitchen cabinet company. They are manufactured by a company like Art for Everyday and other types of companies, Conestoga Doors. There's a ton of mullions out there. But this was a beautiful offering from Art for Everyday. And I liked it because it was not only contemporary, it did lead a lot of traditional in here. So you still have the contemporary look out there, but you have an opportunity to incorporate something a little bit more traditional. And this was a nice offering of their mullion doors. I thought they were beautiful. And here you can see your lucite, crystal, glass accents. Here, Art for Everyday put it as a table leg, and it's just a little accent instead of making a whole leg out of it. So these are all of the wood accessories that you can have from Art for Everyday, that you would order from Art for Everyday and then send it to your cabinet person to be finished on at the cabinet company. So they would finish it in whatever finish and go coordinate with your kitchen that you placed an order with that company. And here is again our lighted LED lighting is everywhere. Floating vanities are everywhere. This was from Beko. This is a graphite, textured graphite finish, similar to the Viking that I had seen 4 years ago. Now we're seeing it on here on the Beko. And again, I'm not sure if these are, how much of these sell, but these are what they're showing at the show. This is it doesn't scratch. It's non-scratchable. It's very durable. It's graphite. Another, again, with our barrier-free shower pan, easy access, universal design, flush in the floor. This is a new product, and these are pre-made shower bases, and this installation shows you how it's actually recessed down in the floor, and the floor around it is built up. And that's how you create your barrier-free prefabbed shower bases. And this was like again, like a quartz material, not a plastic material, and it had a nice texture. We're seeing again that grayish and brown and gray. Here we have again another look. Ooh, another look coming down. The gray and double stacking on the wall cabinets, popular. Double stacking, gray, still the shaker door style. And the colored. This is from Blue Star, beautiful colors. And here I am again, and look, they have my car there. And I got my own special license plate. They knew it was coming, put a sign up for me and everything. And now it's car. And not just any car, Bentley, I tell you, Bentley. And how'd they know I wanted a blue and white Bentley convertible? So here, these shows, let me tell you something. Navigating this show was like impossible. Even following the map filled out to 3 feet wide. It was gigantic. So they had these signs all over the place of, where to go and what to do, and boy, I think I needed a compass to navigate that show. Beautiful custom cabinetry. There was not a lot of custom cabinet companies on display. A lot of ready to assemble, a lot of knockdown, a lot of inexpensive cabinetry, which I'm going to have. That's why I was taking pictures of those cabinets before showing the construction of the cabinets, because of the integrity of what you're getting. What you get is what you pay for, and what are you paying for? This is a custom cabinet. Look at that drawer. Look at this dovetail. This is a beautiful dovetail, flat, sanded. You could touch it. It wasn't a bump on it. Mahogany drawers, standard. Rounded furniture grade drawers. Look at this large custom door panel, bifold, open door cabinet that I thought was just a wonderful design. And again, with the LED, all lit inside, LED everywhere. Beautiful double stacking. This is an inset cabinet. If you want to start picking out the details, it's just absolutely beautiful. You can tell as soon as you open up the cabinet. And see, if you can see on the left, when you open up the cabinet, the LED lighting is already routed into the sides of the cabinetry to give you the illumination. Standard. Cabinets come ready just to plug in. The undermount into a laminate countertop. This is a Koran product. All of their stainless sinks have this solid acrylic or this composite material around them, which allows you to actually make an undermounted stainless steel sink in a laminate countertop. Formica, Wilson Art, any other brand, whatever's out there, a laminate. So where people go, I can't get a undermount sink in a laminate countertop. Well, you can. It's not quite undermounted. It's a different installation, but look how it's seamless here. And that is the sink. I wanted to show everybody that sink. So I saw that a few years ago, and it's still out there. That's a Koran product. Roll, medicine cabinets, electric, LED, blow dryers, you name it, we've got it inside that medicine cabinet. And now they're making shower doors. Look at this stunning shower door. And this particular handle on the left, this rectangle handle, this one happens to be cut like jewel, but in essence, this rectangle handle is very popular now. And Brizo, I think, is making it where the insides are interchangeable with, you can have an accent piece in the middle of the handle here. But this shape handle was something new for me at the show. Look at this. This is from Blue Star. Kendall Wilkinson is the designer, and she had a fabric for this customer, and they made the fabric into the cover for this range, Blue Star range, customized knobs, customized panels. And actually you can change these panels, come off with just screws, a couple of screws on. So if you want to, if it gets damaged or you decided you want to change it to this pattern now, you can change it. Customization, again, I wanted to give a shout out to this designer and this program from Blue Star with this beautiful idea of having a fabric printed on the front of an appliance. Color, not just any color, pink, blue, yellow, peach, green, purple. Gorgeous pink. Look at this. It's so 1940s and 50s, but they're bringing it back. And again, customization with what handle you want. Here they have a blue with a gold. Pick your handle, pick your finish, pick your poison. Color, more and more and more color. Again, everywhere, primary color. And here, this was from Northern Contours. This is a let's write on me. So write on me, we all did. Form plus function equals kitchens. So I didn't sign my name on there. I just took a picture. So that was a fun material. I think that with children, they're trying to have materials that are kid-friendly, user-friendly, and to use it as a multi-purpose. It's a storage, it's a board to write a note on, it's everything. And you know what else is new? Consinity, the new Consinity. I had sold Consinity many years ago, and they had gone out of business, and now someone else bought them, and they're relaunching the new Consinity line. So that was new at the show. The LED illumination panels. Look at this. This is the panel. They're no longer LED panels with the little, you can still get them with the little tiny diodes in there, spaced every few quarter of an inch, half an inch. Now these panels actually glow. They're so minute, these little diodes, that the whole panel illuminates. So like they'll use it on the back of a glass cabinet. It will illuminate. It will illuminate the back of a closet system. They use it as the whole back panel to the closet. So your whole back of the closet is illuminated. Here they put it as a focal point, an illuminated panel behind the cooktop area. This LED panel, beautiful. And again, that grayish, the soft, warm gray, a lot of that at the show. I don't know how popular it is in reality, but what it's going to take off, but I know it's white and gray, so this grayish is out there too. more sleek, less graining, a tone down on our industrial look, contemporary, sleek lines. Again, that rectangle little handle, black, again, black faucets, very popular, black again, and farmhouse sinks for the bathroom, again with the black, and this is actually a dark gray vanity. So we've still got our woods. You got your soft gray woods, not such no more of a rustic look, but a fine, refined graining, black. And then we're leaving. Bye, Vegas. And I arrived home at TWA. And that is the end. Oh, that was, oh, look. That was KBIS from, 2018. 2018. I guess this slide didn't make it to the proper show. So, okay. Chat. Who's my chat? Love this one. Okay, cool. So that's my take on KBIS. Very sleek, contemporary. I could have showed you a whole bunch of other stuff, but we'd be here another half an hour. Two-tone, wood on the bottom, wood tone on the bottom, white on top, sleek lines, flat panel doors, sleek hardware, colored appliances, colored hardware, and LED lighting everywhere. Where else can you put LED lighting? Think about it and try and put it there and let us know. So I wanted to tell you all who made the metal and glass shower. Oh, I think that was Roburn. They were starting to make shower doors. Yeah, they were making shower doors, just launching shower doors. So we all know they make medicine cabinets. The most beautiful medicine cabinets are from Roburn. Unless they're an Italian brand, another Italian brand out there, Artelinia or something like that. But I wanted to tell you all before I get off and before we end this webinar, thank you all for sharing and coming on and joining me as I talk about my experiences at the Kitchen and Bath Industry Show. And I thought it was interesting to see how it was like more rustic, industrial, modern, industrial looking contemporary, and it just has gotten sleeker and sleeker since 2016 to 2018, and now we've got sleek wood grains. Oh, thank you. Welcome, Maggie. I am having a kitchen and bath design mastermind group where I'm offering it for, it's going to be $697 for the launch, but I'm offering it for a limited time only for $496. And what it is we will meet in a small group like this, small, of 4 to 5 people. You'll be in a small group, and we're going to talk more about the technicalities of kitchen design and bathroom design. Not so much the frou-frou, but really the technical nuances of kitchen and bathroom design and product. That's really what my goal is to teach. So if you're working on a project, if you want to take on a kitchen and bath project, if you're wanting to learn more about kitchen and bathroom design, you need to learn more about it, and you want some not one-on-one, but a small group coaching class where you can ask questions and have interaction for an hour. We're going to meet twice a month for 1 hour. So that's 6 sessions. Oh, good. Heather's excited for the mastermind. I am too. And I'm going to make the groups with people of similar experience. I don't want to put an expert in with a newbie. If I want it just to be equal, so we're all learn. You are going to learn what you need to learn and ask questions and interact with a professional one-on-one, real time, and ask me questions, submit questions ahead of time. It'll really be a personalized mastermind group. I'm really looking forward to it. Who made the glass tile? Loves one. Thanks for sharing. Do you have anything else? Excited for the mastermind. I'm excited for the mastermind too. So keep an eye out for the email promoting my mastermind class, and we'll get that together. And also come and check out my Facebook group, the Kitchen and Bath Design Tips group for interior designers. And if there's a project you're working on or something you need to learn, please, I'm here to answer questions. And not just to tell you, oh, don't do that, but to tell you why not to do that and why to do it this way and how to do it that way. Knowledge is power. Don't go into your projects without knowledge. I want you to be the educated interior designer so that when you work with other professionals, you have similar, almost, you're not coming in green. It's too much of a complicated industry not to have the details spelled out to you and not to find the answers with other professionals. So that's what I'm here for. Allison Solar, your kitchen and bath design coach. Got 30 years of experience, and I hope you will check out my mastermind group coming up and get on there. There's a wait list for it. You can check it out on my information page, and that's it. So I want to just say yay to all of you. Yay. High five. Everyone who joined me, high five. Thanks so much for joining me, my webinar. I'm going to have another free webinar on the construction, cabinet construction. Just another 1 hour of cabinet construction details, doors and drawers and whatever. Yay, me too, yay. So thanks everybody for watching, and ciao for now. Have a great time. Don't forget to check out my mastermind. Don't forget to join in my Facebook group, and ciao for now. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.